Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. It's episode 107. And today we're going to build, I believe we're going to build, I'm not sure yet, but I think we will. We will build this lovely building here. Yeah, and what is this building? What will this building be? What build? This building is going to be an guardhouse where the city guard will have their place and where they will stay and do stuff and shit, you know. Yeah, so basically it's a guardhouse with a little prison inside. I'm not sure if... No, I don't think that you will actually see a prison, but you'd have to imagine there is a prison. Of course, in the real Bray, or in the game, in Lord of the Rings Online, the guardhouse and the Prancing Pony are not directly, are not neighbors or something. They're on complete different part of the town. But I thought, since this little part here is like our Bree part, and I wanted those two buildings, then it wouldn't be that bad if they are next to each other, even though it's not like the real thing. Even if they're not in the same area of the city in the book or in the film or in the game or in whatever. But that's something I had to, yeah, the necessary evil I had to do. Also, not sure yet. Not sure how to say that differently, but okay. What you're doing here, I didn't want it to. I wanted the roof to be a little bit, well, a little bit. How should you call it? Different than the normal roofs I'm building. So I decided to break up the normal roof pattern, and I mean not the way the roof, not the structure of the roof, but the textures. Just wanted to add different textures in there, so that I had to have the brown, the brown roofs and the grayish, brownish roof kind of things, to interact with each other, to make it look more used, so that it's not, so that it doesn't look like a completely new building or something, but that it looks a little bit more, yeah, worn out, a little bit older, maybe. Not sure if I did a good job on that, but at least I tried, which means something. And the same thing with the green glass I've used here. Basically, what I wanted to do there was, I mean, in the end, it's wood. Many parts of this building is made out of wood, and I just wanted it to be a mossy. I think mossy is just, mossy could be the right word to use here, but I'm not sure yet. Yeah, just the wood underneath the wood in there just looks a little bit used too. If you understand what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean. If not, then fuck it. Then just adding some objects there that would help the guards, like those little shooting things where they can train to shoot arrows on. I think that just adds a little bit to the building. Here then a little fence, and of course a way leading to the guardhouse from the main path. Now what I'm doing here is, as you may know, Bree is surrounded by a big hedge that acts like a wall, and of course they have big gates to the city gates, and in the film it's just a gate, and in the game also, but I wanted it because this is not a film, this is not a game, this is a freaking theme park, so I wanted it to be a little bit bigger in some weird ways, so I decided to put a real gate building there, so that the people coming from Bree into the Rome section don't see like the whole Rome section before them while they're walking out of Bree. So they should go through this gate and then they see the Rome section, and same the other way around, so that they don't get pulled out of the immersion in either of those areas. Not sure if that made sense, but I think you could guess what I wanted to say. The next thing I wanted to do was to fill up this. I mean, we have a really huge open field there in between the coasters, and I wanted to fill that with some buildings. So I just try to get the queue. I just try to redo the queue that we could actually fit buildings there. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm not 100% sure about the buildings. I think in the current save, which is somewhere near to 100, near to save 200, I destroyed the buildings because I didn't like them anymore. I'm not sure what we're going to put there instead of those buildings, but the buildings themselves didn't look good anymore to me. Or maybe it's not that it didn't look good, but they look pointless in some way. That's why I had to bring them down. And here the second building. A bit bigger than the first one. And here I just wanted to break up the rectangular building again, and maybe that's why I don't like those buildings anymore. It's basically I just built a rectangular building like everywhere else, and then just put something to it so that it doesn't look rectangular anymore. But I think that doesn't make it look better in any way. It just looks, yeah, I don't know, not stupid, but forced. It just looks forced. Forced, I think, is the right word here. The right word to use. what I'm doing here, or what I did here back in the day, I used those medieval windows all over Rome. So basically every building just really looks the same because it's the same color and it's the same window. So I try to maybe break that up a bit by just adding more kinds of windows to the buildings to get it a little bit more variety. Not sure if I'd made it better that way, but something had to be done, and I did something. Problem is I have no idea what else I did in this episode. So I'm going to be just as surprised as you are. You will have to be. Don't ask me what that meant. Just putting it out there. Okay, so it's just reshaping the path. Basically, what it was just before I changed it, just was one very long, straight path, and I wanted to break that up, to do it a bit so that it looks a bit more organic. I don't think it looks organic at all, but I had to try something, right? Oops. And here adding some roofs, in case somebody on a coaster decides to vomit down, so that nobody in the queue gets all the shit, or the vomit, in this case, in his face. Oh, that sign looks fabulous. Maybe not. Here I just wanted to add some fence, so that nobody accidentally walks into the coaster because, I don't know, he doesn't see it or something and gets killed. Because lawsuits are not something I wanted to have in my park. But that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, leave a comment. If not, leave also a comment. We'll see each other again next week for the head-to-head recaps, and then the week after that for Let's Build a Theme Park. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye. And a nice weekend.